Howdy fellas, welcome back to the channel. If you're a viewer that's been around for a while, and welcome to the channel for those of you may be watching for the first time. Well, we were kind of promised that Goex would be available in the spring this year, but as of the National Muzzleloading Rifle Association spring shoot, looks like it's not available yet. Now they're saying later in the year, first of next year. Sure, they're having a lot of problems getting everything set back up. I believe there was some problems with the old equipment that Estes Energetics took over. But at least right now there seems to be, or at least at the supplier I looked at, a supply of Swiss and Schutzen powder available out there, although the price has gone up to $20-something a pound, and you got hazmat on top of that and then shipping, so you're probably looking a little over 30 pounds. Another concern is for the people shooting cap locks. Percussion caps are still spotty. I believe I saw someone post on social media at Friendship, Indiana, at the Muzzleloading Rifle Association shoot. There were percussion caps available, but they're getting like $15 a hundred for them. I did notice on my supplier didn't have any number 10, number 11 CCI caps. Did have some four-wing musket caps, but I think they were running well up into the hundreds of something dollars for 1,000. So that's still spotty. They're saying it's getting better, but we'll just have to wait and see on that. And as far as us flintlock shooters, places like Tracking the Wolf do have flints, but they're limiting you to 1 dozen in an order. And I'm sure that's to keep from people hoarding them up and buying them up, which is what happens a lot of times when the supply dries up and people start saying, oh Lord, I can't get no more, which I understand. But, you know, that's just the state of the business right now. And I know somebody was complaining on Facebook about there's just not as many people at Friendship anymore. And I'm sure there's not. If somebody's been, that was there back in the day, back in the 70s and 80s when Blackpowder was really, really big, around the time of Jeremiah Johnson and the bicentennial of the birth of this country. I'm sure there was more people there then than there are now. Of course, there's not as many people fooling with it as it used to, but you look at places like Kibler, their oldest kit, the Southern Mountain Rifle, they're still 1 to 2 weeks behind on that. So, no, they're a small company, but there must be a pretty good demand for them. You know, still people getting into it. It's a lot of people don't do it because it's just it's a little bit difficult and dirty, and they just don't fool with it. So I'm hoping the percussion cap supply gets back up. Maybe the price will go down. As maybe Goex will eventually be putting powder out again, so maybe that'll make the cost of powder go down a little bit. I wouldn't hold my breath on it. It seems like when stuff goes up anymore, it doesn't come back down. So that's just another thing. Hope you're enjoying your late spring, early summer. It's still got a little bit hot down here today, but that's just the way it is here in Tennessee. Thanks for watching. Keep your powder dry. Mind your top knot, Pilgrim.